Okay guys, in this video we're going to learn about adding and subtracting polynomials. And one of the things that you should already know about polynomials is that it has monomials already inside of them. Now, one of our rules for this section is that we're going to learn how to add and subtract monomials using like terms. And what like terms are pretty much just terms that are inside a polynomial that are either numbers, in this case constants, terms with the same variable raised to the same power. So examples of this could be constants. You should already know it's 3 and 2, and for variables with the same power we could use 3x squared or 2x squared. Okay, they will be considered like terms. Do you notice how they have x and x as both as a variable, and they also share a number 2 in the exponent, and that's common. Now, examples of not like terms could be 4x to the 5th power and 2x to the 3rd power. Okay, although they have the same variable, the same letter, they have different exponents, in which makes them not like terms. Okay, and our other example, we have 4y to the power of 2 and 3x to the power of 2. In this one, they share the same exponent, but they have different variables, so we can't combine those two. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and start off with examples. So, first example, we're going to add or subtract. Whenever you're asked this, you can use either method, whatever's been shown in the problem. Now, let's look at what we have to deal with. So we have 4m to the 4th power plus 7m to the 4th power minus 5 plus m to the 4th power minus 2m to the 3rd power. Okay, just by looking at it, you can just tell you have m to the 4th power, m to the 4th power, and m to the 4th power. Now all these three, we're able to combine them. Okay, in other words, we're able to add them all together. Okay, so whether you can just tell by the symbol that's ahead of it, the operation, if you're gonna add it or subtract it. Okay, so we will have 4m to the 4th power plus 7m to the 4th power plus m to the 4th power. Okay, so right here we can have 4, 7, and our imaginary 1. So we have 4 plus 7, 11, plus 1, 12. We have 12. Okay, they still carry the same variable and exponent, so m to the 4th power. Okay, now these terms, the negative 5 and the negative 2m cubed, are they the same? Are we able to combine them? No, we're not. Okay, so we could just add it in there. So it'll be negative 2m to the 3rd power and negative 5. Okay, and that will be it for this example. Now, for our second case that we have, then we have this one over here. So we have 2pm minus 3p plus 4pm plus 5m minus 9m to the 5th power. Okay, now look for the terms that look the same. So we have 2pm, 4pm. Is that it? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so we have 2pm and 4pm. Okay, now they have an extra variable added to it, and they still share the same exponents. Okay, so we have 2 p to the 1st power and m to the 1st power plus 4 p to the 1st power, m to the 1st power. Okay, so we're able to combine them. So 2 plus 4, 6. Carry down our variables and exponents. So we have 6pm. Okay, now the remaining ones, we have minus 3p plus 5m minus 9m to the 5th power. Okay, are we able to combine any of them? No. Okay, although these have the same variable, they share different exponents because the exponent here is the imaginary 1. So we would just have it as 3p plus 5m to the 1st power minus 9m to the 5th power. Okay, and that should be pretty much it for our answer for 1A. Okay, now for our bottom ones, we have a little bit more difficult problems. Then we have 7mx plus 3m plus 7x plus 11mx plus 2x plus 3m. Okay, so we have to look at what variables what variables and exponents are common. So we have 7mx, and we also have the 11mx. Okay, is that it? Yes. Okay, so here the exponent here, not the exponent, the operation here is that we're adding. Okay, so whenever you see these, then this operation and 2 sets of parentheses around it, then you should be able to rewrite it. So 7mx plus 3m plus 7x plus 11mx plus 2x plus 3m. Okay, so we have our 7mx and 11mx, so mx plus 11mx, and right here we should have 7 plus 11, 18mx, and what's remaining? Okay, so we found we combined like terms for 7 and 11mx, and what other terms are we able to combine? We have the 3m and another 3m down here. So we would have plus 3m plus 3m. Okay. So then 3m plus 3m gives you plus 6m. Okay. Now the last ones we have will be the 7x and the 2x. So plus 7x plus 2x gives you plus 9x. Okay, and this will be our final solution. Okay, now just make sure to check whether the variables and have the same exponents for each one. Okay, so this is our last case. Okay, so we have 2ab squared plus 3a plus 5a squared b minus ab squared minus 5a plus 2a squared b. Okay, now we see this subtraction sign, so we're able to rewrite the whole entire thing. So 2ab squared plus 3a plus 5a squared b minus, so we see this negative and it changes all the signs that are inside here. It flips them. So minus ab squared plus 5a, so it changes this positive into a negative 2a squared b. Okay, now let's try and identify which ones are like terms. So we have, first right here, we have 2ab squared, and is there another ab squared? No, not this one. So we have here negative ab squared. Okay, so let's work with that first. 2 minus the imaginary 1 gives you 1, so ab squared. Okay, let's go to line 3a. Is there another 3a down here? We have a 5a. Okay, so plus 3a plus 5a. So 3a plus 5a plus 8a. Alright, so the last term we have to deal with, 5a squared b. Is there another a squared b term? Here it is. Okay, so let's rewrite that. So plus 5a squared b minus 2ab squared. Okay, so then 5 minus 2, so it will be positive 3a squared b, and this will be our final answer. Okay, you notice how these two terms, our first and last term, they have the same variables, but they each have different exponents. Okay, so the imaginary one for a, b squared, and the a squared and b to the first power. Okay, just make sure you double check on what you're adding, and just double check with the variables, and always check with the exponents. Okay, and that will be it for this video.